So we're just a few blocks away from the Dominican house. I'm on my way from work. I just got off work. Whenever I can, I try to make it out here for Compline, pray with the brothers, pray night prayer. Dominicans have a number of young men and women joining, and one consequence of this is that they cannot afford to take on all the debt of everyone who enters. So I have about $20,000 in student loans to pay off. Right now I'm working at State Farm selling insurance, so it shouldn't be a problem in about a year to pay off this debt. I moved out to DC from Seattle about 8 months ago in October of 2016, and I was hoping to join this year. So like in a few weeks is when they start novitiate. But as I mentioned earlier, I'll have to join the following year, Lord willing, and mostly that's because of the student debts. Let's just say that full-time work is rewarding in its own ways, but very challenging. It's very different from being in the Dominican life, from what I hear.
I knew that God wanted me to become a priest for some time, but I knew I just wasn't ready for various reasons, maybe emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Father Benedict Kroll, the vocation director, told me that I should contact Library Society to help pay off my student loans. It was maybe about $60,000. And I was saving money for about 6 years to help pay it off, but I couldn't do it with just those funds. Moments in your life you might realize grace got me through that situation. And that's also what happened with Library when I was fundraising. It's a challenge, it's very different being an introvert, to go out and make random phone calls to people you've never met before, or write a letter, or talk to them face to face, but then they open up to you. And so that tells you so much about the church, and what they see of the church, what they see of the religious vocation, and the order of preachers. I'm very happy to be a Dominican friar. I'm in simple vows. It's a very different life. It's very peaceful. I'm primarily working in the soup kitchen. Mostly I sit down and talk to them, have a conversation. And so it's a great grace to speak with them, for them to open up to us, a stranger. But when they see the habit of St. Dominic, at first sometimes they're afraid, other times they're like, that must be a priest, I want to talk to him. And they'll say, pray for me, I need your help. They may not tell you why, but you do pray for them. Maybe I'll be able to use the master's degree. I have no idea, but I want to be a priest of Jesus Christ. That's what I think God wants, and that's what I want. And if that means being a pastor one day or a professor, then He'll give me the grace and the opportunity, and I have to keep saying yes.